Good morning everyone. So I've just finished the last video, which I will call bowled over, and I've walked about 100 yards to this area. I did say on the last video this is going to be an oh my god moment, so I've got probably about a bag of rubbish on the way here, split into two, but I'm going to show you this. I want to show you it first. This is the easy part. What I'm going to do, I've decided, is throw it all on the pavement. Look, just crap everywhere. Just shit and crap everywhere. So I'm going to throw it all on the pavement to make a statement to these people at the bus stop. Oh, don't worry, it's never ending. Look at it. Welcome to Sadiq Khan's London. I'm sorry to say, but it is. Look. So anyway, this is the mission. I'm just going to throw it all on the floor, guys, and then pick it up. I want to make a bit of a statement here. It's utterly disgusting. Look at it. It's filthy. Anyway, let's get to work. Welcome along. Thanks for joining me. And let's crack on with it. I'll just do it in sections, I think. Some of it I'll throw straight in the bags, but a lot of it I just want to throw on the floor. I'm prepared to pick it up again. I want people to see. I want people to see what it's like. I think the glass ones I'll try and throw straight in because they might break. And I don't want to be making a mess. So, what can I say, guys? This is what parts of London are turning into. People want to bury their heads in the sand and say, oh, no, 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 no. Can't say that. But I'm afraid you can. If people find the truth offensive, they're just going to have to grow a spine. Because this is the truth of it. Trying to just get my hand in here. There's Anita there. Hi Anita. Wish me luck. I've just done around the bowling actually. I've got 11 bags from round the bowling area. Never mind. It keeps me amused. So that's Anita, everyone. Wave Anita because you're on camera. That's Anita, everyone, from Harlington Litter Pickers. So let's see what I can dig out, guys. And what I'll do is I'll just pick it up in segments, I think. Otherwise it will be too much on the floor. Some of it's really buried. Really. Be careful, Gerard. That's that is as sharp as hell. Again, I'm going to only be able to get what I can get, guys. Some of that is just too far in for me. Infamy, infamy. Who said that? Infamy, infamy. I think Julius Caesar or something. I don't know. I just heard it on a Carry On film. Carry On Cleo. Let's just get in here, guys, get that one. Sorry it's not a great view, but needs a must. So right guys, I'll tell you what, as I'm going to just finish this little segment here, just let me finish it and then I'll come back to filming as and when I've picked it all up, because you don't want to see this indefinitely, and I don't want this video to be too long. I want to keep it down to sort of 30 to 35 minutes tops, and it's going to be pretty much a muchness, much of the same, I'm afraid, all the way along. So leave me to it for a bit, and I'll catch you in a little while. Right guys, I've gone a little bit further than I planned before I start picking up this first segment, because I managed to get to this little inlet here where I can keep it off the road just by chucking it in this little sort of no man's land, should we call it. Got to be careful, because you know my views, I don't like wearing gloves. I just can't do, I don't know, just can't wear the bloody things. I'm never going to wear them no matter what. I don't think this is going to actually take too long anyway, because although it's absolutely filthy, it does have all of it in one place virtually. I mean, it's all within 50 yards. It's not like the last video where I've walked around the block and got tons and tons and tons of it. I'm sure someone's going to say something. If they do, they're going to get a mouthful off me. They'll be like, "You're leaving it on the pavement." Anyone who says anything about where I'm leaving it, but I'm leaving it here as a statement, guys. As I said, you need to see what it looks like when it's a pile. It's a bit more. I remember, what's his name? Andrew done this. He lit a pick some road up in Harefield, and although he had to walk along it twice, he left all the rubbish just scattered. He threw it all in the road. I know, it's about a year ago, and he threw it all in the road, and he done some before and after pictures just to show motorists the mess they can make when they just chuck it out the window. It was a great statement. Actually, I'm going to do a bit more here, guys, first, before I leave you. So yeah, I've got this sort of little bit of no man's land here, which I can use to my advantage. But I want to just throw it out a bit, although it does mean effectively. Oh shit, there's another glass. I thought that was plastic, it was glass. Come on, Jared, pay attention. So yeah, guys, this is basically to do with my rake, to be honest. Umi did say it was bad. Umi did say, right, glass one I'll just place down. Place down. Umi did say it was bad. It is bad, ain't it? She was spot on there. But listen, just looking at it ain't going to clear it. Someone's going to have to be the bigger man here, get on and do it, and it's me. I do know that Andrew done this area. I don't know if he done this whole area, but I remember he said he was this way a few weeks, well, a couple of months ago now. A couple of months ago. Why do they do this, I wonder? There's a bin just round the corner. Just sit here, see the bus, and like, right, just leave it all here. Right, there you go, winning. As I said, it's not too bad. And what I'll do in a sec is start bagging it all up. Otherwise I'm going to have litter down the street like an atomic bomb's gone off. Hope you're getting a reasonable view of it, guys. I know the camera angle, I've got it on the wide lens. But it's looking much better. Right, let's get that bit. Crap everywhere. But let's make a statement, as I said. My point is to make a statement. Right, everyone, so this is what I've dug out so far. I've just done a video as well on my phone for Umi. So I've just dug it all out. I've got the other side of the bus stop to do in a minute. It's not going to take me too long, as I said. I just dug all this out, all the way to here. I'll pick all this up and then I'll do the second part. It's certainly looking a million times better. So let's go and pick it all up, guys. Let's make a start on picking it up. but this just lets people visually see what it's like when it's just thrown on the floor. And I think sometimes it can be a bit of an eye-opener. Drivers are seeing it, everyone's seeing it. Although it does mean I've got to pick it up twice. It's just one of those things, guys, one of those things. It's like, a bit like going to Fulham and losing 3-0. Just one of them things. I've just decided as well, when I do get back to my car to go home, because I've filmed, that's the bottle I broke, by the way. Right, pick that up, Gerard. Wally. Plonker. What a plonker. When I do go back to the car, I've got the wife's car, but when I go back to it, I'm going to just see if those 7 bags and that tatter there that I've just done on the last video. But as I said, for me, the last video was 20 minutes or so ago. Well, that looks better, don't it? Now, don't that look better? I think I'll approach it from this angle at the moment. Fill up these bags. So yeah, beep, 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 beep. Just had a text. I'll have a look at it in a sec. I'll pick this up on camera first. You're on candid camera. Remember candid camera? They were funny. They had another one in the UK. It's sort of loosely based, not loosely, it was based on candid camera. It was called Watch Out, Beadles About. I remember one in particular where they pushed the car down the hill to this mechanic shop, and the lady sitting in it, driving it, and they've taken the engine out. And she said, oh, the car's just cut out, it's just not working. And he says, oh, let's have it, open the bonnet and we'll have a look for you. So they open up the bonnet and there's no engine in it. And the bloke's like scratching his head. He's like, now, you said you drove it here. And she said, yeah, it just cut out. And he's like, right, okay. So he was so great. He's scratching his head, this poor guy. He's just winding him up. And he's like, right, so what time did you set out then? She said, yeah, I just started up the car, it was driving fine. And she said, I got to the top of the road here and it just cut out on me. And he's like, you really? It's got no engine in it. Oh, there's one going up. Up you go, big nose. Right, I'm going to just fill these bags and pick up the rest of it. I'm still waiting for some wise ass to say something to me. You made a mess on the floor. I just can't wait. I'm going to go into full attack mode. Attack, attack, attack. Right, guys. Winning. I'll do the other 2 bags off camera, or 2 bags. I'll do them off camera, fill up that little bit, and I'm just going to leave them in this little cove here. I won't leave them at the bus stop because you're about to get some idiot who just decides he's going to rip it apart. Let's see if I can get that one at it as well. There's one right in there. I'm at full stretch and some, but I got it. Right, let's leave that there, guys, and let's pick the rest of this up in the meantime, and then I'll continue on. This isn't private, I think. I don't think it's private to the other side of that fence. If it was open, it'd be so much easier to get. Just a bit of grass here. That's what they need to do. Just cut it all down, put a mega couple of bins here. Get rid of all these trees, put a load of bins here. Hopefully, if it does get dirty, a lot easier to clean. Oh, another one going up. Wow. Feel the firepower of that one. that's better. At least I'm out of this tight little spot here. There's a couple of bits further in. It's mainly paper. And paper will rot, so I'm not going to get a branch in the eye for it. I'll just get that sandwich packet. What we got? See if anything I like. I'm starving at the moment. Chicken takeaway, no mayo. We'll need that. We'll need that if you paid me. Right guys, let me just keep battling away here guys, and I'll come back to you because it's just the same old, so I'll see you in a minute. Anyway, thanks mate, all the best. You want to help me out? Nah, I'm alright mate, just don't worry, you'll just get dirty, so don't worry, I'll do it. I've got my trolley up there, I'll pick it all up when I'm done. Right guys, I've made my way well past the bus stop here. There's a bit of a crowd again at the bus stop. They're all looking at me. I've got some guy in particular giving me the evils. He's looked at me like really filthy a few times. He won't say nothing though. If he does, he'll get a mouthful, as I said. Doing them a favour ultimately, but you know what they're like. Anyway, that's nevertheless, who gives a crap what he thinks. So I'm near the end guys of digging it out, but I've got to pick it all up. I've got 99% of it, I would say. There's a little bit further in which I can't get. I've jumped up a few times to get it. I've got in there a few times. There's a guy here at the bus stop who's wave. See this guy? He said, I'll come and help you mate. I said, no, don't worry. So he's helped me. I just said, if any go towards the road too much, is while you're waiting for the bus, you can just pick them up for me. Save me getting up and down off the wall. Just get a couple off this wall here. And just lowering them down. This isn't the best of view for you guys, I'm afraid, but I'll say it again, needs a must. The wall's a bit slippery as well. So, yeah, I'm nearly here guys. I've only got about 5 more yards to do before I start picking it all up. I've picked up some. I really want to make a statement here. I really want to make a statement. And there was someone who did say to me once, I was reading the comments, I didn't reply to that particular comment, but he said it'd be good sometimes just to chuck it all in a pile. So here you go mate, whoever you were, I can't remember who you were, if you're watching this video, your wish is my command, sort of thing. So, oh, planes are busy, Sunday. Let's just keep it all here. Then what I'll do guys, I'll make a video for you, and then I'm going to make one on my phone for Umi quickly of all the mess. Then I'll just get on with picking it all up. So I'm not going to do a film review. Save them for another video. Look at the state of that. That is horrific. That is utterly mind-boggling. When I send this to the council, I'm going to send them this video as well. I'm just not going to say any names on it. I'm just going to say, yeah, I've done this. So this is what it looks like. I want the council to see this as well, I think. Right, that'll do. That'll do for cleaning it. I've just got to pick it all up now, guys. Let's get that little bit as well. Oh, and one more for the road. Right, guys. Let's just pick it up. Right, I'm going to just do your filming first, and then I'll cut out quickly, and I'll do my filming on my phone, and then we'll go. So, without further ado, as you can see, guys, I've got most of it out the top. There's a couple of little bits and bobs which I will do as well, but as you can see, it's utterly horrific. Most of this paper I'll just leave to rot. Look at it.
Too much rubbish today.
Look at it. Just continues and continues. Oh look, a little robin. I'm sure that's a little robin. A little robin redbreast. No, I don't see many of them. Bye. So, this is it, guys. Yeah. Okay. And then obviously this bit I've tidied up earlier on the video. So we've got to here, and I've put the bags there. So I'm going to start tidying this up. I'll make a video for the others first, and then we'll crack on with it. Everyone, let's go for the big pickup then. Lucky I ain't had to walk too much on this one because my feet are absolutely killing me. And by killing me, I mean these trainers are cutting into me. They're just going in the bin when I get home. They're going straight in the bin. Can't wear these. I'm just having to take my feet out of them a bit, actually. Look, as you can see, I've got my foot out of it now. It's just cutting me in half at the moment. The inside's like worn away, so I'm just getting the full force of it. So, I think I've made a point. A few people have said to me, thanks very much. Unfortunately, I don't know how long it'll last. Probably, judging by history, not long. But look, I can only clean it. I've done a video for Andrew from Harlington Litter Pickers. I've done a video for Umi from Cranford Action Group, just to show them that it got done at least. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send that same video to the council and just say to them, I think this is your land, guys, and you're not cleaning it. I'll say that. I've shown them the fence. I said, look, that's the fence. It's there. I'm looking forward to a nice bath, a nice cup of tea and a nice bit of brekkie. So guys, yeah, it's definitely been a worthwhile mission today. As I said, we've got a fair bit on the other video which was filmed today. Going to probably end up getting about 20 bags of rubbish out of this area in total over 2 videos. I'll just walk backwards so I can put it straight in that side. So I certainly can't grumble. There's a one up there I've missed. There's a couple up there I've missed. How did I miss them? Right, that's better. So guys, just leave me to it for the meantime. I'll just keep picking it up bit by bit, bag by bag. and then we'll have a count up in a little while. So I'll see you in a little while. Right everyone, welcome back. I've been at this for about 15 to 20 minutes since I last left you. It's been here longer than I thought. It's very repetitive, so it won't make for a good video if I just forever film, so I'll just cut out a few bits. What I have been doing is counting how many bits of rubbish I can get in a bag. So I'm just counting in my head. I call that one, although it's a bit of paper in a like something, I just call that one. That'd be one. That'd be one. Now if I pick up this, I call that one as well. So one. Anyway, without sounding like the speaking clock, one. I'm getting 185 bits of litter in each bag. Now, the reason I started doing that is because I thought, I wonder how much I actually dug out. It started to, the boredom of being here has got me doing things like that. So 185 pieces of litter for each bag. That's 15 short of 200. Let's just turn around a bit. And these are bags, I think these are bags 5 and 6. Called it, yeah, I think I've done 4 so far. That's including going round the corner to start with when I saw Anita. So 185 times 6, brain's gone to absolute pot at the moment. It's 6 times 15, which is 90. So far I'm gonna have to start a fresh bag just to finish this. So far I've got 1,110 pieces of litter basically just from here, and there's more to bag up. So we'll have a count up at the end and see what we get. I'll tell you what I will do, guys, because I'm running out. These bags are getting full and I've still got that to do, then I'm done. So I'm certainly winning. We'll have a count up of the bags and roughly, approximately, how much litter we've removed out of here, considering we know we're getting 185 bits in a bag. I'll just keep chugging away at this, guys, and finish off this little pile, and then what I shall do, if I can just do it here in these bags, I'll be happy. I'll film that bit entirely behind us as I pick it up, because I got asked a question actually and I want to answer it, but I'll do it when I'm there, and then I'll chuck a couple of photos on. Once I tell you, you'll know what I'm up to. So let me just bag up again, guys, and then we'll finish off. Right guys, last bit left to do. I will film the entire area before I go. So someone did ask me about the mysterious Mrs. O. I was telling her last night. I said, someone asked me about you in one of the comments. Where did I meet Mrs. O? So the story behind me and Mrs. O is a bit of a strange one. My children didn't even know the full story until 2 years ago. They were like, oh, I didn't know that. So without knitting a kite and going on about it forever. So I had a friend who missed out on going to the 1988 Olympics by about the width of that piece of paper, basically, the thickness of a running vest. And he lived over in West London. And what happened was he moved to California because the weather's better out there, and the training, he had better training facilities rather than fog, heavy rain and -10. So then in 1993 I went out and visited him because I ran the Los Angeles Marathon. And I wasn't really a marathon runner, as I've said before, but anyway, I ran the Los Angeles Marathon, and this was well before the internet. I had to phone him up, say, Dave, can you get me an entry for the Los Angeles Marathon and post me it over? So he posted me it over, and then I filled it in and posted it back, and then basically I got a letter from, oh, missed that one. I got a letter from the LA Marathon to say you're in. It's all done on the interweb now, but anyway, so I ran the Los Angeles Marathon, and then I went over to LA a few times after that. This was before I met Mrs. O. So Mrs. O is from Los Angeles. Anyway, then back in 1995, I think I'd gone to New York and San Francisco and Hawaii, and ended up in LA. Drove from San Francisco to LA, and I stayed with my friend a little while. And then when I went home, he told his wife knew my wife. Well, she wasn't my wife then, but and she sort of said, I'm gonna meet this guy. So anyway, in the October of 95, she rung me up. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. She forgot there was an 8-hour time difference. And I remember my crackety old answer phone came in. I remember hearing it, but I didn't go down and answer it. Whoever rings me up at 3 o'clock in the morning is not going to get a reply. And then basically from there, I went over and saw her for my birthday in January 96. And then I went over again in March 96. And done the deed. So we said we'd get married. Most people said, I'll give it 2 months, I'll give it 2 bloody months. But anyway, I put a picture up of our wedding day. We were both 29 years old when we got married. We looked so young at 29. There it is, look, there's me and Mrs. O on our wedding day. And then I put a picture up of us. This was taken in the summer, up in the tallest building in the city of London. And behind us is the tallest building in London. Now that's confusing, isn't it? The tallest building in the city of London and the tallest building in London behind us. But there is an area called the City of London, so that one's about 900 feet. You can get a free ticket up there. So we went up there and looked at the views. So there's another picture of us 29 years later, basically. But even my children, my son George said to me a couple of years ago, he said, Dad, is it true you was only with Mum for 5 weeks before you got married? I said, yeah, that's right. He's like, really? I said, yeah. I said, why? Why does that bother you? I said, we're up to nearly 29 years. We've nearly made the distance, haven't we? So there you go, guys. That's really the story of it. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, as the song goes. Well, I think Doris Day, ain't it? So yes, so she moved over to England, but I did make her a promise that one day I would move to the United States. And that is going to happen, all being well, next year, guys. Oh, this year now, actually. Just forgot, it's early January. This year now, later on this year, I should be moving, going on one of them. I would actually like to go over on a ship. I've always, as a little boy, wanted to cross the Atlantic on a ship. This seems like a thing to do. So that's the story of me and the lovely Mrs. O, guys. And all being well, in a little while I'm going to call her up, because I've nicked her car, as I said, for today. What's the time? I left home at 7:45 this morning. Let's have a time check. I've been so involved in these 2 videos. So this is video 2 that I filmed today. And as I said, video 1 was the one I'll release a few days ago. What's the time? So it's 11 o'clock. So I left home at 7:45. So I've been out 3¼ hours already. Oh well, needs a must. I'm down to the last dregs of this whole day's litter picking. There you go. that little bit and that little bit. I am done, guys. I feel done as well. Don't come out for 3 odd hour litter picks without eating, Gerard. So here, I'll just keep talking and we'll wind up while we're at it. So I've got 8 bags out of this area, guys, with an average of 185 bits a bag. We call it 1600 minus 120. 1,480 bits of litter, roughly, approximately, in them bushes. There we have it. There we have it. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the video. I am going home for breakfast. It's all clean. I'm just going to have a quick scout around the area. It's all clean. Hello, lady. That lady was trying to talk to me while I was summing up. So as you can see, the bus stop is full, but the area is clean all the way along. Remember how we started, how filthy it was. There you go. Lovely and clean. Well, 97, 98, 99% clean. So that leaves me just to say thank you very much for watching, guys. Unlike these lot, I will not be going home on the bus. I'm going home in luxury in the wife's car. Let's just pick this up, guys. People are looking at me like I've got 5 heads. So yeah, all done. I'll take a picture and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks very much for watching.